The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Meanwhile, standing over by Dirk, it's a good thing he's hot. Not very. Speeches leave something to be desired.
Well, the bronze trident. Yeah, he's awful.
Yeah, looking for if
there's like a huge big payload truck, and there's actually like guards on that keeping people back. It's like, hey, stand back, bro.
Alvin will probably be more like if they're looking to get like a big helicopter going for however the people are supposed to get up to the mothership or something, just reinforcing that, making that as good as possible.
So, it's not a helicopter.
Yeah.
It's a small private aircraft. You know, single prop. Don't jiggle around in it or we'll fall out of the air. Matt might be able to fly one.
Oh dear God.
And that's the... So this is the one thing the nerdlingers are going up in. It's a little, we're hoping it looks less threatening and therefore it will be lower on their target radar. Remember, everyone else in an aircraft up there is bait. Well, except for the payload aircraft. Oh, I mean, if they even just get close enough, we can remotely detonate that. So if the pilot goes down, then... well, the breaching charges will still go off. I suppose I have to be okay with that.
Derek and I will try to help set that up as best we can, even if it's like the batteries connection and making sure they have the power for their gadgets.
Let me just roll Derek's Mechanicum as... I think Derek has just doomed the planet.
No, we have.
Num 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 num.
Faster than I was. Sorry.
Alright, Derek has succeeded. He's like, this all seems pretty good. We'll just make sure.
How casually are these people just with discussing things with like civilians or people outside of the...
No one's like casual. There's like an air of quiet panic. But no one seems to be trying to keep too much information back because, of course, we have a plan and it's totally going to work. We just need to be able to do it, is the message. Even though, like privately inside the building, the people with the plan are just sort of like sweating themselves thinner by the minute.
What if you disguised the craft as a Krell craft?
How would we even do that?
Have you managed to harvest any Krell materials over the year of conflict?
Some, but it's not in very good condition.
You just have to replicate the look of the craft, and then maybe they'll ignore it because it's...
We're not really sure that the aircraft in question will be able to get off the ground with that much extra metal on it.
Don't have holographic technology. Oh,
what?
Never mind.
Hey, who are you?
Roxanne Emery.
Clarence Emery will remember that.
Oh, fuck!
That's not his
It's somebody else, Emery.
You've already met an ancestor. Well, you haven't, but you know.
Yeah.
Who's piloting the plane with the scientist weenie on board? What's his name? Tom. Major Fury. Oh, good. He's an astronaut. He'll know how to fly a Cessna.
Cessna.
Well, you know whoever's flying that thing's gonna die up there, right? Yeah? And? Whole planet, one dude.
You know, he doesn't die.
That's why I'm going to find the others and basically update them on this bit of information.
Alright, so you guys can meet back up, I guess, to discuss a thing before I move us on to the next phase.
So we know the scientist man's being flown by Thomas Fury Sr.
Right. The scientist man lied to us.
I'm not surprised, but go, elaborate.
Johnny's still got on his wrist, or?
It's hidden away somewhere. You don't know that he's got it on him, I guess? Oh wait, yes you do, you were told. You don't know where.
So the device, feed it with chemicals, enter in the date, dial it in.
Are you kidding?
No, he was bragging. He was bragging about it.
Doesn't seem to be. I guess I have to feed it chemicals first.
He said that one's actually easier than the one he just made.
Well, I'm keeping this one on. I think we found our way out. Now we have to do is kill him. Or arrest him, I guess.
Well, when he triggered his one, that one worked in parallel. So maybe when we trigger that one, that'll trigger his in parallel. The only thing is...
How did I forget that?
Oh, the only question is, how do we arrive in good enough condition to get him?
Or do we... If we jump now, that would remove him from this timeline. Because when... You already mentioned that, Tom. So, Major Tom doesn't die here.
Found them. Oh, God damn it. Our best computer scientist's all dead. Yeah, we don't know. Something... It looks like some kind of Krell technology killed them. Fortunately, we have that future science guy. The only other hope we've got.
This time they actually did get into a little jeep and drive.
Yeah. Great, he's killed the real people who save America.
If only there was some other alternative person.
The only one... Alvin's the only one that's good at computers here.
Looks like you just volunteered, Alvin.
But again, the Gellerfield... What...
We've survived the Gellerfield before, but there was just no powers. It was not good. Very vulnerable, but still workable. Problem is, Wanda did most of the work dealing with alien tech during Anchor Point, so...
And someone didn't want to bring Wanda. Hey, I didn't...
So I'd give it a go, but it's like the old college try thing.
You, Johnny, you're pretty good with technology.
Yes, I am. I'm willing to volunteer.
Yeah. I mean, like, if the interfaces are in Krell language, what do?
I don't think there'd be anything else but Krell language.
That's a good point. So we need someone with experience with... Their original plan wasn't going to work, was it?
No.
How did the original plan work then?
I don't really know much about it. I just know that a computer expert breached the ship with a pilot and one other person.
Can we
A mutant, I believe it was.
Can we just shoot Soviet at it?
And it's like, yeah, we probably can. She's ice, right? If she surrounds herself with ice, she'll pass right through that field.
Wait.
Is that how that works?
You can observe that just by looking at how their ships ice up before they pass through the field of the mothership.
But that would if you flew you wouldn't need the buster to bust the bomb. It might go up there and blow up, but at least then
Right, you just need her to surround
the
ship
vehicle
in the ice.
that might have been the mutant that helps.
The nuclear bomb also fires off an EMP, which disrupts their security systems for a bit. I remember that much. So they do still need the bomb.
So the bomb goes off. The plane or ship or vehicle that goes up there. You said 3 people: the computer person,
The pilot and the mutant.
and the mutant's probably Soviet. They would get them through the shield.
Oh, great. So it's the Power Squad.
Well,
So the power squad went. I thought we were going to win, says Anne.
what if we just make them get there?
Wasn't the gamer there with Soviet too?
I
And
never saw him. But
Aren't video games like computers?
No. Good, yes.
What?
Well, we've used computers. They are not like video games. Video games... Okay.
The only computer I really understand is the Danger Room, and it is a video game. A deadly
just
video
wondering
game.
what if-
Can you imagine if a video game could kill you if you actually lost? That would suck.
Well, I was just wondering, what if this isn't... what if this isn't us? What if this is Soviet and the gamers?
Soviets saving the world.
I know,
Well-
that's what's bumming me out.
Well, Miranda did say during the lecture that she tried to save the world the first time, but fucked up.
And she's not going to fuck up this time?
Either
I don't
way...
know. You guys are the ones that said that she'd be able to ice up a ship and get it through the shield.
I regret saying that.
I mean, she's going to be able to ice it up to the point where it's not going to disrupt the plane itself. Like those planes, if they get too
And
iced up.
and planes don't like ice, so maybe
Yeah.
that's how she kills us all.
or they get enough speed.
Okay.
She ices it, it just keeps going.
Okay.
Momentum.
I hate it when you make sense.
So, then the question becomes... Does he need to go on the mission? Scientist man need to go on the mission with them so that
No, I'm having more and more doubt with this as
I
the
don't
time
think-
passes. I don't think he can read Krell either. Because you want to know how I know? No one can.
No one can read crowd.
No one. No one can.
Sorry, I don't know that.
As far as we can tell, their written language might actually not be a real language at all.
Well, somewhat... Well, to be fair, whoever goes up there is just going to fuck up their computers, so... I bet a lot of us could fuck up their computers.
You,
It would have to be fucked up in a specific way, otherwise we wouldn't have all of the technology we do. I'm confused.
It's supposed to crash.
Look, I don't think
Yeah.
Scientist Man does it.
I don't think he does
No.
it either.
So we take him out, take him down, right?
We take him out, take him down.
Right, my only question was, does he need to go with them so that they get moved in time? Because they've been moved in time.
Right. Wait, how did they even get back here then? Maybe they have their own thing.
I
Maybe
don't know.
they're time
Maybe
criminals.
we should talk to them.
All right, let's go talk to them then. They are right over there.
Can't hurt.
Push
to
us,
ask.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Follow.
God, talk to
Who's
yourself.
gonna go?
It's also Soviet.
Kill, fuck, or arrest.
Right now, our 5 on the die is leaning towards fuck. Arrest and then fuck. No.
That's my job.
Hey.
Maybe you could talk to the gamer.
Well, that's why I'm like addressing both of them. I figured like.
Setting it up! Yeah. Come back to us, Sander.
I've actually got Soviet stuff in here too, so.
And the stuff's not here.
Yeah.
The dice have come out!
The dice at least. I don't even know Santa's points. It doesn't really matter. who they
No,
are.
I don't think it's going to fall for, Roxanne's feminine wiles. Or
Roxanne's feminine wiles.
Fuck you, small nerd man. Do what I want. Are you American?
Maybe on Tuesday.
So yeah, she just sort of awkwardly says "ha" to both of them. So I'm going to be blunt about this. Are you from 2013?
Did you want me to play Soviet?
Because I don't know. Because we don't know.
Alright,
What the
fine, then you gotta be Soviet then. Oh, yeah, plenty.
Thanks. Could you please answer the question? Are you from We recognize you from the future.
No, but no. No?
What about
That
you?
would be illegal.
What about you actually looking at the gamer?
Would the gamer be honest or not?
You're not time police, are you?
That just gives it away, Xander.
Wait, Alvin is. No, hang on. No, I mean, she would.
That just gives it away.
Alvin is going to go. They smell like blue.
Would we smell like blue? Because we
Bluff.
So we got the same. Oh, because again,
Yep.
No. The methodology was entirely different, but
you still would.
time travel makes you smell like blue.
Look, we might need your help. We need someone who can help the ship get through the alien spacecraft's
That's what the big thing is for.
shields. And if you ass up a craft, as long as it can take the ass, it would be able to trick the shields.
Can you give us a minute?
I mean, sure.
Xander, come here. I don't know, man. What do we think we should do?
Well,
Listening in on them.
we have worked with them once before.
We have. That was them? Wait, they're from the future?
What does this seem so
You
real?
chose this.
They're from the future? How do we know they're not from the past and just don't age?
I don't know, but your ice power will get through that.
Well,
Yes,
huh.
because Xander does know
Yes,
a lot about Crow.
I know you do. I suppose we should be grateful Thomas isn't here, otherwise this whole army would probably already be dead.
I was actually going to ask that earlier point that robot that walked through wasn't actually night.
I'm not giving you any information on that, so that there'll be no spoilers for the other adventure.
But there's already people doing this in history. If we it's changing the future. Although it would be, then I'd get to be able to say that I helped save everyone instead of killing everyone.
But you can't tell anyone that.
But I know, but I know in here. Want some fudge?
I still...
Pulls business card out of fudge.
Juan Loppies?
So many of those.
If I remember what Jacob said was there was 3 of them.
Alright. You and me and the pilot, because neither of us can fly a thing.
And, well, actually, I can, but probably not one of these.
No one likes a braggart.
So, yeah.
Alright, so what do we do? Just walk up to the general and say, "Oh, excuse me, my breasts and my friend here would like to get on an aircraft." And he will say, okay.
Or... well, they've got a scientist that's going to be doing the job.
Wait, wouldn't you be the one doing the job then? Because if you're coming.
But...
Come on, who else knows crowd computers?
Interjection.
Don't-
Just at this point, Alvin's just going to turn to one of them. It sure is a tragedy that they lost all of their computer scientists and anybody that could have done the job.
See, that black guy over there with the long, fleshy tendril ending in an ear right here is... that's part... Oh!
I can work with crowd computers.
Yes, I know that. So we oh my god, I'm destined to save the future today. Me. Also you, I guess.
Just stop me when I'm being out of character here.
I mean, the weird little laugh, so that you start that really weird.
Well, he can't do that yet. So we can help him. Well, I think we have to do it.
So, what's your name?
Roxanne Emery.
I'm Soviet, this is Santa Magruder.
Obviously, none of this is happening, but it's just so in character to Soviet things.
Look, you're the gamer. If you're from the future,
He is.
and you're good with games, I assume you're good with computers.
He's alright.
Yes.
Because there's a Krell computer that I don't think anybody from this era is going to be able to know how to talk to. If you follow me.
And
How does she know you can do that?
because her friend with the ear heard us.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they haven't talked.
No, we haven't. We haven't talked.
I don't see his lips on the end of a big flaky thing. I thought that'd be weird.
What is this about?
I'd be racist.
But you're so
I
black.
can work with computer. I wouldn't say it's not a problem, but
Okay, because there's a guy who's been pulling us through time.
That's illegal.
Yes.
You could get in real
And we strongly believe he has killed the other technicians and is trying to replace them for some nefarious deed. It's that guy over there.
Huh? That guy?
He's like,
He's a bad man.
Just arrested you.
No, please don't.
Great, we heard that.
Uh-huh. There's this echo chamber around here that thrusts sound forwards.
if we can get out of the ship, I can drop the ship. It's not a problem.
Because that's what's supposed to happen.
So how are we going to convince them that?
You don't need to. You just need a pilot. So you're on the lookout for Major Fury. Major
Yep.
Thomas Fury.
Then I've heard of Major Thomas Fury.
So from my memory, do I know if it was Major Fury that did it?
it was not.
No, it wasn't Major Fury that did it.
Well, that's who they've got at the moment. And we also know he lives.
It wasn't Major Fury. Who was it?
It was a fresh-faced young pilot who lied about his age to join the Air Force, called Jacob Lewis. How do you think he got famous?
Yep. So again, this is good because obfuscating. What was his name?
And all you need to do...
So the sudden realization of who the fuck that actually was comes crashing into Xander's head, and he has to make a check to see if he can obfuscate this, or if he can play it off as an actual sudden realization.
Oh good, he's going to try lying in front of Elvin.
The thing is, the genuine sudden realization might actually help. Is that a 1?
That is a 1, and they're not my points.
But Xander's in hero mode!
Hey, Xander, isn't that your uncle Jacob Lewis? Who's your uncle, Xander?
He doesn't say that.
I don't know if she knows that he is my uncle, does she?
I'm sure you've mentioned it, right?
I don't know. It may have come up at some point. I mean, she is in her own little world.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the noise I was
There
thinking.
you go.
The vapid noises are the best. The Soviet noises.
Oh, it was Jacob Lewis.
Good, you remember.
But he's not lying.
I didn't.
Jacob
That
Lewis.
means nothing to me, but I'm sure you can find him.
He's a famous...
And Alvin will actually describe where the plane's parked, so that you don't need official things.
The
Just-
sirens go off.
Right. Me and Soviet will go find.
The big bomb truck's hauling out. Remaining tanks and jeeps are trying to cut a path.
You
The
just
mothership has dropped a giant robot.
Roxanne, I think
just
we
need to
need
tell the general that Soviet can mask the thing with her ass, and that should be enough to get her on board.
Right, they're going to go off, and that conversation's going to happen elsewhere.
At another time.
What you guys can witness as you're all getting ready to help with things in nebulous ways is that a young, fresh-faced guy is going to club Major Fury over the back of the head and drag him into a supply closet, possibly muttering something along the lines of, "I can't let you sacrifice yourself like this. I'm way more expendable. Plus, I can also fly one of those things."
Good to know he's doing it for heroic reasons, and he wasn't a little like, I want all the glory for me, I'm
No.
star.
No, because he expects to die.
He expects to die.
Yeah.
And his
seeing
character isn't that way.
No, I know
Yeah.
it actually isn't, but because I know sometimes you have characters in the past like they're jerks, but they're some pivotal moment in life. Yeah, but yeah,
Don't you know, modern ideology tells us that things were always the way they are?
Correct. The way they
There,
are
was
right
never
now.
there must never have been any racism. Everyone always thought the way they currently do.
of course,
We have always been at war with Europa.
fair enough.
I wish I'd never read that book. You know. Yeah. Well,
Does that mean we have to save Major Fury from here as well? Now he's been knocked out. And it's just going to
'cause
crash
it's gonna
here.
crash here.
well, they are also evacuating the base as much as possible, but who knows?
Just get him on a vehicle, get him out.
Anyway, the Krill
Yeah.
are meeting the army head on, and also from the sides, and the death toll begins to skyrocket. The
So our job's basically to sponge up damage and play distractions.
Well, Roxanne was going to say, well, we have to help where
The,
we can, but
the aforementioned undisclosed great big huge giant robot is causing consternation because they didn't fucking know that was going to be a thing that was an option. And it seems to be the primary concern about the, oh shit, this isn't going to work. Well, that and its attendant forces.
we have to do what we can to stop that and the ground forces, but we also have to find that scientist guy and deal with him.
The scientist guy is over there by the plane that's going to take off in a little bit for the second part of the thingamajig.
I'll go get him now.
Thank you.
Godspeed, Bunny. I guess I'm gonna go play distraction, and it's you keep the bomb safe. World War II, take 2.
Hey, Alvin. Is there anything you want me to tell the rest in case you don't make it?
You're all dicks.
Keep on keeping on. And literally has to turn back into Eiley because that's the only form he does the 60-foot one. and then we'll just start beelining straight at the robot, not caring if she's stepping on troops, because it's also going to do a squeaky chew toy, not harming them.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you see,
yeah.
it doesn't gain in weight.
Yeah, we were talking about this a week or two ago, yeah. Like,
Ah! No, Bob! Huh.
it's like a loose Macy's Thanksgiving Day
Well,
parade
I mean, it's
float.
still the weight of a person dropping on top of you, so you will knock them down, but they'll get up again.
Ain't nothing gonna keep them down.
The death rays will.
No. Except the death rays. Except the death rays.
Crow giant robots absorbing all of our flak and artillery fire. Ah, God, you mean to say they have this kind of armor on the rest of... and they are not deploying it on their regular robots? Ah, they're mugging us off, aren't they? They're mugging us right off, bloody Crow! You're gonna have that, General! What do you think?
The British contingent.
The Cockney contingent.
sneak up on the guy, invisible-like, and take him out.
No, you'll be the pilot who's going to lead me to my computer. Yes.
Turns away, unheard by anyone but someone who might be invisible and therefore stealthy enough with a stealth check to not make the appropriate noise to get close enough to hear.
16.
And once I have that Krell core socketed into my time device, I can destroy all of time, which was my intention all along. Finally, no existence, no wars.
Dead.
Yeah, like, too dangerous to live at that point, and that's his plan.
But if I were to pick it up like this, it's not a 1 anymore. That's a 4. Oh, those aren't allowed. That's a 2. 14.
14, it's 4 again.
Look when I pick it up and I just roll to the next worst number. How does Tim do this? It's harder than it looks.
I think he has a curl on his finger. He just rolls it as well.
The thing is, if you just roll it at random and then you pick it up at random and just take that thing, it's like a double randomization. You have no idea what it's going to be.
I mean, you do want to understand how.
The thing is, you never actually see what he's reporting. You never. Actually,
I mean, he could just be making up that.
well,
number.
that's it. It's not like I say, I got a 17.
Tim's probably actually memorising where exactly each number is on the die, so he knows how.
You don't have to memorise it. You can
No, but I
easily
mean,
work it out.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, he worked it out, so he knows, like, oh, the 5.
No, he is
5
not
is next
that
to the
smart.
18, so.
Yes. Oh, actually, he probably is.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Anyway, right, you kill him, appearing out of nowhere because you can't manifest a dagger while being invisible.
Correct.
And you kill him. And the pirate's just like, oh my god, a communist assassin.
No, he was going to destroy us all. You need to take the gamer and Soviet with you. They'll be here soon. Just take the game. Soviet can put ice over your ship.
That's gonna cause us to crash. Unless I build up enough speed. Assess. If I trade height for. I might be able to get it to work.
Yes.
Yep.
Just
Because the hardest part's going to be riding the edge of the explosion in. Because otherwise, those shields might come right back before the.
I'll invisible and drag. So you might be.
The blood trail.
A shoe comes off.
A shoe comes off.
Couple of coins, a watch. 2 buttons.
The sports almanac. For 2000.
I would have admitted he was going to wipe out time.
Alright, Eiley, you close up with the giant robot.
Yeah, probably just gonna straight on punch it in the chin like she would a big damn hero thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Mini kaiju fight.
Oh, that's not gonna
With
be
one
very
kaiju weighing as much as a bag of flour comparatively, that's not going to be real great.
Yeah. 22.
Should actually have a tremendous amount of strength, though.
Yeah,
With the
that's
sheer
the
size.
one thing she does have.
Right, 22, that's pretty decent. That's a 2 hit, right?
Yes.
You hit.
And it's 8 total, so 15 plus 8. 23.
Huh. Alright. Clang. It returns shot.
I have absolutely no defenses. You've nerfed
Not
them
even
into
dodge?
No. Zeroed.
okay.
You zeroed everything.
Well, I mean, I rolled a 2, so
I think
I think even with the 10, you've got that.
He always got 10.
He was a man 10.
Yeah.
So.
So even with that, you lucky. Yay! Meanwhile, back with the group, Derek's like, doesn't big World War II ship dragging form basically, get really fucked up if it gets hit?